All right, guys, this is Matt Turner. I'm going to attempt to walk you guys through the setup of this thing. When you get your hub, this one is a Senti cap. As you can see, the directions, read these directions and follow them slowly. You should not have any issues. Should be able to do it with ease, but you're going to follow these directions first. A couple of things that people have been missing is like, hey, I get a message that says I do not own the hotspot. It's here highlighted. You do own the hotspot. So yes, you have it. Follow these directions slowly. You're going to set up your app on your phone, the Helium app. And I'm going to get, I'm going to get another phone here to show you the app. We've got the Helium app. It looks like that. So once you have that in, you're going to connect your device. You'll connect. So after you follow these directions, you've downloaded the app, you've set up your wallet and all that stuff. Good. The second part is, how the heck do I get the hub connected via Bluetooth and synced with the app? Okay, that's these directions here. Follow these directions nice and slowly as well. It walks you right through it. But a couple things that people have been getting hung up on as well is you got to make sure the hub is plugged in and you're good to go. Plug it into the electric house. It uses about $5 of electricity per year. You plug in your antenna. Look for another video with other antenna secrets and stuff like that and tips. It should have a label on here with the name on it. So if it does, great. If it doesn't, it still could be in your back office. Sometimes they get missed, but you should have this here. So this is the flaky bubblegum toad. It's all powered up, as you can see there, but I'm also hold down the button. There's a small button, if you can see that. It's a little black. See that looks like a little pimple. I'm gonna hold that down for 5 seconds. Watch what happens to that blue light. It's gonna start blinking. And there we go. So now this is in Bluetooth mode, that slow blinking blue. That's what you want. Now you go into your app. Okay, and I will show you. We go into the app. Okay, and I'm going to find in the app, once I've pulled it up, I'm going to go find my followed hotspots, right? It's not going to be under newest hotspots, because if I'm under newest hotspots, I don't see anything. I want followed hotspots. Okay, this is once you've actually got it set up. So I'm sorry, guys. You'll go up to the plus and you're gonna add a hotspot. You're gonna scroll down, just like the directions say. You're gonna scroll down. This is a Senti cap one. So I'm gonna scroll down until I find Senti cap. I'm gonna press the Senti cap, and then it gives you some instructions to give it a nice, like, hey, give me a nice view. As you can see, and I'll show you in a little bit, but we're in a window that has a view. Don't put it under the desk. Do put it in a nice window, all that stuff. So I've read the guide, great. And then it's like, okay, do you understand the diagnostics? I understand. I am powered up. It's all powered up. Scan for my hotspot. So I'm going to scan for it. Again, is this thing blinking blue still? Yes, it is. Good. So it should come up. There it is. It came up. If you don't see this, scan again or double check this to make sure you've got a blue light blinking on there. Senti cap. So I'm going to hit that. It is going to connect. All right, there it is. Now I want to make sure it's connected to Wi-Fi. So if you've gone into the app and you see this green check mark, that's what you're looking for, that circle with the green check mark in it. It is connected to Wi-Fi. You're good. I don't care what the heck another website says if you're not connected to Wi-Fi. This is what you're looking for here. You're connected to Wi-Fi. Great. If you weren't connected up here, they would give you a list of Wi-Fis that are showing up. Press 1, put the password in, and then you'll be connected. And then it'll say, hey, you don't own a hotspot, blah, blah, blah. Exit setup, you're good. If you want to double check it, what I personally do is I go back into the app. I scan again for the hotspot. Okay, it's going to find it again because, again, it's still in Bluetooth mode. As you can see, there it is. It found it. So I'm going to press that. And right now, I know it's a green check mark there. It is connected to Wi-Fi. I'm good to go. There's nothing more I have to do. So let me show you where a couple people have been getting stuck saying, hey, it's not connected to Wi-Fi, Matt. I don't know what's going on here. They're in their app. And you also want to make sure that you've got a flag next to it so you're following it. That little see that flag? You want to make sure that's highlighted in purple so it means you're following the hotspot. So let's check out this flaky bubblegum toad. This is what I mean. See that flag right there? That's highlighted in purple. If I actually touch that, that'll unhighlight it. Now I'm not following it. I want to be following it. So I want to touch that, make sure that's highlighted in purple. Then there's a little cog or sprocket there. That's for settings. And then there's 3 little gray dots next to it. That's to view it on the internet. So if I wanted to connect this one again, if I was having problems, I would just hit the sprocket there and I would pair it with the device, just like I showed you. If I don't want to do that, I'm going to hit the 3 buttons here. This one says it's online. That's great. I'm going to hit those 3 buttons or the 3 little dots. View on Internet Explorer, and this website lags about 24 hours behind the actual app. So if you're seeing on here, this one says synced. Awesome. That's eventually what I want to see. But as soon as you connect your device, you're going to see offline, and you're going to say, hey, my device is offline. No, it's not. If you've gone into the app, you've got that green circle with the check mark, you are online. You're good to go. In 24 hours, it should say syncing. This one's already synced. The device needs to catch up to the blockchain. So the faster you plug it in and do that, I don't care if in the beginning it's under the bed or whatever, it doesn't have a nice view, that's okay, because it needs to catch up to the blockchain. So think of it like you're running a race and the hub is way behind the pack. It's got to run and catch up to the front of the pack to be synced. Eventually you'll get synced. Like this one only takes a day or two. If you leave it offline though, it could take longer. So don't leave it offline, get it plugged in right away. And so that's this one. And then I don't have to press anything else on this thing. Eventually this is gonna stop. It's gonna go back into normal mode. And I can just set this in a window with a nice view. I also wanted to show you that I have a rack miner here as well. This is the rack miner, and this one's a little bit smaller, right? Just like a Rubik's Cube. This one, most of them have, as you can see, this one's online as well. There's a red light on there, and it does not have the Bluetooth button on it. These are the older rack models. You guys probably won't have to deal with that, but if for some reason you're like, Matt, I can't find the dang Bluetooth button on the older models, unplug it for about a minute, plug it back in. It will automatically go into Bluetooth mode in about I think within 2 minutes. So if you can't find it, just keep scanning. Eventually it'll pop up. You're in Bluetooth mode, connect to it, connect it to your Wi-Fi, and that's it. You're done. You're good. And then put it into a nice, position in a window here. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to make this video too long, but as you can see, right, I've got it sitting on a windowsill. We're in Bogota, Colombia at the moment. It's a little rainy, but it's got a pretty nice view of some wind. There's not too many buildings really blocking it, maybe out in the, several hundred feet away or something. This should be okay. So we'll see how this one does out here. There are others in the area actually here in Bogota that are producing about $300, $400, $500 a month per hub. So that's what I'm hoping with these ones. And because there's not a lot of hubs down here, I'm one of the originals. That's what you want. Find an area that doesn't have that many, but that has some. If you're the only one, you're not going to earn that much because it needs to connect to the other hubs. There's about 15 to 20 of them down here, so and pretty close to this area, so it should connect to the other hubs. I should be good to go and earning really well. So anyway, hope that was helpful. Talk to you guys soon. Happy helium mining. Get your team on board. Get others. It's free to sign up, free to reserve the hotspots. I know it's a patient waiting game until we get these hotspots in. It takes about 4 to 6 months backup as of this time of this video, and this is end of September 2021. So just be patient, get your team. You'd rather have you and your entire team getting hubs 4 to 6 months from now, rather than just you getting your hub and your team is waiting for another 6 months. Then that means you're like a year out from earning real good income. So anyway, hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you guys soon.